Y'all, I'm so perturbed at myself because I filmed a whole video yesterday and my washing machine was gone. I was perfect, right? But that being said, I'm gonna do a little get ready with me today and also show you some cool stuff I got from Temu. And got these clips that go in your hair that are supposed to not leave creases. What are they called? Creaseless clips, yes. Okay, that did not work out. Okay, I don't know how you're supposed to do this. It doesn't hold my hair. Let's try this again. Okay, that's better. That's better. Okay, let's start with some primer. I'm debating. Yeah, this is a Power Grip primer. I'm gonna use it. I start by patting this all over the face like that. Because it's very sticky. And if you don't know, it's very sticky. Okay, so you gotta do that sometimes. We're gonna let that dry. This is why I always like to pull my hair up in these creaseless things because my hair will get stuck. Drives me crazy. Listen here. We ain't got time for that. We ain't got no time for that. Okay. I'm so excited because I got something. I'm not gonna use this today, but I love my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place foundation, and I finally got a pump for it because I got tired of doing that thing. But today, what I'm gonna use, because it's warmer outside and we're getting into summer, this is my Kosas BB Burst, and it's more like a tinted skincare. Yeah, it's like tinted skincare. That's mostly what it's like. It's not. I knew that was gonna happen. Okay. It's not like full coverage or anything, but you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stick it on the brush itself. It's my brushes. Y'all know I don't have enough brushes. I only have like 20 million. They're all BK Beauty. So I'm gonna put some right on top there. That's not a lot. We're just gonna start by tapping it on the face in my different areas that I want to get. And then I'm just gonna blend it in. I'll probably need more to build this coverage, but we're gonna start with this. I can't believe this is finally going down, but it's gonna scar. It's gonna scar. I get that cystic acne right down on my chin, and it is hormone related. And I am going through menopause, so lucky me. Which means I'm in perimenopause. I'm not menopausal yet. That's the difference. Menopausal means you've actually had menopause and you've been period free for 12 months at least. I'm not there, but I'm getting there. Yeah, we're just checking this to see if I have the coverage that I want. And if I don't, I will just add a little bit more onto my brush like that. I just think this is the cutest thing. It makes me think of summer. Everything Kosas does is yellow and bright and makes me think of summer. And I love summer, y'all. Summer is it's actually my favorite season because it's warm, the days are longer. Most people get out and travel. The weather's so nice most of the time, not all the time. Sometimes it gets really hot, but you can just get out and do a lot of things, and you have much more daylight in the day to go do all of those things. It's pretty amazing. That's what I love about it. Okay, that looks pretty good. Like I said, this is more like a tinted gel cream. shade that hopefully would be dark enough when I tan. It's gonna look pretty good. So now I'm gonna go in with my concealer. This is by Fenty Beauty, and it has caffeine in it. And I love that. Now I am gonna conceal this area, and because it has caffeine, I hope that it reduces the swelling. I don't like it. I don't talk a lot when I'm putting on some of my makeup because I just really want to focus. And I have to do that. I have to do that. Because I can't seem to get underneath my eyes if I don't. You guys know what I mean? Anybody? Anybody? Okay, that's looking pretty good. Hopefully this doesn't irritate it too bad. I mean, I'm not going to get 100% coverage, but it is better. It is better. Just blending out that concealer. Okay, good, 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 good. Now I typically put concealer on before I go in with all this base makeup, so I'm just going to blend this out with my brush that had my foundation on it. And I'm just going to try to kind of blend out any harsh lines so it kind of goes. We got to do some bronzer. This is a really quick and easy look for me that I'm probably going to do a lot in the summer because I don't like to wear a lot of makeup, and I recently really started wearing DIY lash extensions a lot, and so that's made me feel like I don't need to put on a ton of eye makeup. And I prefer it that way. Okay. I just want to put some on the top of the forehead just to kind of, we're just going to kind of do a little contour. And I also like to go right here on the side of the nose. This brush is angled and it's perfect for that. Okay, I'm gonna apologize right now that my air conditioner keeps kicking on and you're gonna hear it. And it's annoying, but it is what it is, right? Oh yeah. If I'm doing ASMR, I have to do this. This is my Charlotte Tilbury. No, Charlotte Tilbury. Yeah. Airbrush bronzer. So, so, so nice. And I absolutely love that ASMR that you get with it. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. Time for some blush. So today, I'm going to use this Milani Baked Blush. The shade is Dolce Pink. How pretty is that? If you're going for a more bronzy look, you don't want to use a ton of blush, but you do want to just add a little bit of rosiness to your cheeks. I love this stuff. It's so pretty. So pretty. And it, I mean, look how gorgeous that is. Yeah. Now you see why I love it. Next up, we're going to do setting powder. This is my Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Powder. I can't get over how this stuff smells, y'all. It's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I don't remember what it smells like, but I know that if they made a perfume, I'd probably buy it. We're going to set the under eye. It's one of the first places is that your makeup will like to crease because it either gets really oily and makeup will settle right there. And then I also have to go around some of the areas that will definitely crease right here. Right here. Right in the side of the nose and right down the side of the cheek there. Just goes down around the lip, and I always get in here because this is where it's gonna crease. And then I also have to get my forehead because y'all, my forehead shines like a diamond. I know, shine bright like a diamond. I don't know, is that a Rihanna song or something like that? I don't know. Now, if I was gonna do my brows, I really should have done them already, so I'm kind of behind on that. Then we're gonna go right down here. And we do have to set the chin because this will also get a little greasy. Is that a word? Greasy. And I'm gonna do the top of the nose. Yeah, something like that. I think that looks pretty good. I'll take it. My face is set. Oh, I cannot get enough of that. That's amazing. I'm telling you, that stuff's amazing. I can't remember what I was gonna do. I am gonna do a little bit to my brows. I waited till the last second. I'm a little off my game, y'all. I have been not feeling well and dealing with a lot of stuff, and I want to talk about that. I have not been making a lot of content because I have not been feeling well, either physically or mentally, and so I just needed a break to kind of sort through some stuff for myself and to allow my body to heal because I had gotten sick, and then I broke out pretty bad on my face, as you can see on my chin area. That has been there for 2 weeks almost, and it started as a small zit. It was just a little zit, smaller than that, and then it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger until eventually it got all swollen, and it was like blocking an area. I even had tenderness under here from, I'm assuming that my lymph glands started to get involved because it was all infected, and I was really freaked out. And it was really ugly, and I got to where I was not going to put any makeup on it. All I was doing was basic skincare morning and night, and I wasn't going to do anything else to it. And I started wearing pimple patches, but then it got huge, and I was like, yeah, we're not going to do that. And I think it's just cystic acne, and I do think that it's been super related to stress and not feeling well. I thought today would be a good day to do a little get to know me. I've probably mentioned over time some of the things that, some things about my life, but there's probably a lot you guys don't know. I'm just putting a little bit of leftover bronzer on my eyelids from this brush here. It's not a lot, but it's gonna add just a little bit of color. And y'all, okay, if you don't know, let's start with some things about me. This is a crazy ramble, and I'm gonna be all over the freaking place, okay? All over the place. Half of the stuff I'm saying probably isn't even gonna make any sense. It's all over. Yes, I probably have ADHD. Never been diagnosed, but whatever. Can we take a minute doing 47 years old. Okay, I turned 47 this February. This is some highlighter. Just want to use a little bit if I can get it open. And I am divorced. I was married in my mid-20s, got divorced in my early 30s, and I have been a single woman, albeit dating, for about, well, ever since, and I'm 47 now, and I have dated quite a number of men over the course of the years, and I've never lived with anybody else since. I take that back. I did live with a boyfriend for about 3 years. That was fairly recent. I can't believe I just forgot about that. Yeah. Anyway, I have that going on in my life. You know what? I wonder if there's any shimmer left on here that I can put on. I like a good shimmer. Oh, there is. I like a good shimmer on my eyelids. There is. Ooh, 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 ooh. Y'all, I recorded a video yesterday. I was so excited about it, and my washing machine was going, and it just got super loud. And I said, nope, I'm just gonna have to cut this off and try again. So that's what I'm doing. I don't need this anymore. So, I've never had children. I've never been pregnant. I wanted children. I wanted to have a family. Just didn't work out. And at 47 years old and going through perimenopause, it's very unlikely that it happened. And you know what? I'm still learning to accept that, but I'm farther along in accepting that now than I was, say, 4 years ago. 4 or 5 years ago, I was an absolute mess right around when I turned 40, and that was also right around the time my body started going through perimenopause, and I started experiencing some changes, and I guess I just knew once that started that that was it. That was it. There was very little hope for me. And y'all, can I say, that was very hard. That was very, very hard to come to terms with, and it's taken me years. And there are still times when I just get really sad and depressed over it because it's a dream that will go unrealized. And like I said, it's very sad. You ever notice how hard it is to talk and put on lip products at the same time? It's not recommended. But I am currently seeing somebody right now, and I do love him. And we are just living our lives and doing the best that we can. And he has 2 daughters that are teenagers. Well, one of them is 19, and she's already out of high school and working full time, and talking about going to college. And the other just turned 16. She's the same age as my niece, and she's going to school and just, living her life, thinking about getting her license. And then I have this is the Kissing Chili Claws by Too Faced, and I freaking love this stuff, y'all. Oh, these are gonna have to come off sooner than I anticipated. I have been getting acrylics for about 2 months now, and it's really not in my budget anymore to do acrylics, so I've decided that, hold on, I'm trying to straighten that out. Are you straight? Are you straight, sir? Okay. Just not in my budget anymore to do acrylics, and yeah, this is, I did the coffin, and can you see that? Probably not. It is starting to peel up right there, and it's getting caught on things, and I've never done the coffin, but these are probably the last set of acrylics I'm going to do for quite a while. But I will say they are gorgeous, y'all. Look. They are the chrome. And I do love them because they're so pretty, but I decided we're going to switch it up and go to a more cheaper route, which is using press-ons in the future. And so we're going to get started with that. I have one sibling, my brother, and he lives about an hour north of me, and he has 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. And the oldest 2 boys are 22, 19, and then my niece is just turned 16 and getting her license. So they're growing up. I remember when they were little, and my brother, mind you, is 2 years younger than me. So he's been married for almost 22 years. They got married right after my oldest nephew was born. That's a long time. So it's really awesome. And they're about to be pretty well empty nesters here in the next few years, probably. And I can't even imagine, but so I do have nephews and a niece, and my boyfriend has daughters, but again, they're grown, mostly grown, so there's that. And let's see, what else can I tell you about me? I'm a chocoholic. I freaking love chocolate. It is a food group, in my opinion, and there is nothing better than chocolate. But it has to be chocolate, not white chocolate, because in my humble opinion, white chocolate is not chocolate. It does not have cacao beans in it. That makes it not chocolate. So I like milk chocolate, dark chocolate, almost anything with chocolate. S'mores, that's where I came the idea for this, and it's amazing. Now Starbucks used to make a s'mores frappuccino. I don't know if they're going to do it again this year, and it was very similar to this, and I thought, oh my god, I have to try this at home with like an iced latte. So Tarani makes a toasted marshmallow syrup, and so I started off by putting chocolate sauce in the bottom, and then I put a little bit of whipped topping because I've seen Starbucks do that with their frappuccino drinks, and then I made my own little marshmallow fluff with like 3 of those big marshmallows, and then I put a little less than a teaspoon of Karo white corn syrup, light corn syrup, and I heated that up in the microwave for like 10-12 seconds. these as soon as I'm finished with that almond milk, and I want to see which one I like better. And then I topped it with a little bit of whipped cream and chocolate sauce, and then crushed up graham crackers, you know, like the kind you buy to make a graham cracker crust. Yeah, so it is a full-on s'mores drink, and it's like a whole meal. Okay. It's so good. It's so good, you guys. I can't get over it. Oh, so good. I want to show you this little haul that I got from Temu. It's really tiny, but I got this mug. I love Hello Kitty, and look how freaking cute that is. And then keeping up with the going to start doing my own press-on nails trend, I got some press-on nails. Now, I might have measured my nails wrong, so I'm gonna try these out. And if they're too big, I'll just put them on to wear for ASMR. And then I'll know to get smaller sizes. But the nice thing about Temu is they are super, super affordable. So you don't have to feel bad that you spent a bunch of money on some really nice press-on nails and they don't fit. Let me move this up a little bit. Oh, sorry, you guys. Sorry. There we go. I'm trying to get the microphone closer to my face. Oh, that's a little better. Okay. I want you guys to be able to hear really well. These are my first set, and they have that glitter, and they have these. Let me see if I can take them out. I haven't even opened them up to look at them. I got a size medium. That might actually be a small, but we'll find out. Oh, guys, look. Look at that. They have 3D flowers on them. Look how pretty. So pretty, and they look pretty decent. I do have some top coat that I'm probably going to paint over top, and that's just to give them a little more, what's the word I'm looking for, to sound better for tapping. I think they always sound better. And then these I'm excited for because look how gorgeous. Look how gorgeous. Again, they're 3D. They have gems. They have hearts. There's a heart. Gems. They're so pretty. So I'm looking forward to wearing those. Oh, the sticky tabs are sticky, y'all. The sticky tabs are sticky. Seriously. I don't know how I hold on. I mean, they look pretty decent. Can you see that? They look pretty decent. So pretty. So, again, I'll probably just do some nice top coat, and we'll call it done. And they'll be adorable. I'm looking forward to that. So, I've never made my own press-on nails, but that is something that I would like to venture out into in the future. So I think these were literally, I think they were $5, about $5 each set. And they do come with these, the little sticky tabs and the file and the cuticle pusher. And I mean, part of the reason that I want to switch from acrylic back to press-ons is so that I can wear them for ASMR and then take them off when I need to clean my house, do my dishes, etc. So I don't keep snagging them on everything or whatever, and I just feel like you have a lot more versatility. That's the word I'm looking for, versatility. So I'm super excited. The other thing is I have a bunch of charms. I got this set of charms right here. It has a bunch of different shapes in there. I haven't even opened it up yet, but there's all kinds of sweets, ice cream, little stars. I can't even make out what all's in here. Most of them are facing the inside, so I can't see them. And because I love rubber duckies, look how cute the rubber duckies are. Got some rubber duckies. And I love these too. These are flamingos. 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 I love little flamingos. They're so stinking cute. Look how cute they are. Look at that. I love those. I love flamingos. And then these are strawberries. When I was a kid, I loved strawberry shortcake. The character, the little toy character, she had a cartoon. You know what I'm saying? So I thought those would be cute. And then I couldn't stop there. I don't know where I'm gonna put these. Maybe on top of the mic. Look at these rubber duckies. Look at these. You can put them in slime. You can decorate things with them. I'm thinking about putting them on like at the very top of the microphone cover. Freaking cute. And look at these little gummy bears. The gummy bears. Look how cute. They are so cute, you guys. Look. I love the colors. I love the gummy bears. And because I couldn't stop there, I was looking at the rubber duckies, and of course Temu showed me some other things that I might like. Y'all, these are little like pocket gratitude things you can give out to somebody, and it says you're ducking great. Ducky has your back if you ever need a pick-me-up. And each one comes in its own little plastic. Let me show you. It's so cute. Just made my day. I have to give these out. I'm gonna put these around town probably. Ducky has your back if you ever need a pick-me-up. And it's a baby ducky, right? And it comes in this individual wrapper, and it's just like, to spread some kindness and to spread some positivity. I love it, love it, love it. So I got a couple of packs of those because they're so stinking cute. I couldn't help myself. I do love tapping the nails. Now my nail lady does a good job every time. I wanted to get coffin, but the original inspo for this is one set that she had done, and she had the pointy nails. Now I don't like them real pointy, but I wouldn't mind doing an almond, because what ended up happening is some of that top coat is peeling off, and I'm like, no. I don't really know why, but again, I'm hard on my nails, and I do a lot of cleaning and a lot of I type all day long, so sometimes it's a lot easier for me to type without the nails on. Another reason that I would really like to go to press-ons. That's that. Now y'all, I have seriously been struggling with my mental health here lately, and I don't know if some of it is related to going through perimenopause, because that's a very real thing, right? That happens. And that's a possibility, for sure. But also, I'm moving this summer. My boyfriend and I are moving in together, or rather, I'm moving in with him because he's got a house, and I currently live in an apartment, and my lease is going to be up. And it's very nerve-wracking, and it's been a few years since I lived with someone, and living with someone when you've been single and living on your own for so many years is so hard. It was so much easier when I lived with my ex-husband, and was in my mid-20s and I hadn't been living alone very long, and I was still kind of used to sharing my space. I lived alone for, let's see, until I was about 41. So when I separated from my ex-husband, I was around 29. From 29 until 41, I lived completely alone. It was, well, I know it was 13 years. It was 13 years. 13 years, exactly. And then I moved up here and I lived alone, but I was dating somebody at the time and we moved in together. And we lived together for 3 years. And then I moved into this place, which is on my own for the last 2 years. And I really enjoy living on my own. I'm not gonna lie. Having done it for so many years, I love that I don't answer to anyone but myself. It does get a little difficult to manage all of the household chores alone. However, I'm the only one that lives here, and so I'm the only one I'm cleaning up after. And my cat, of course, but I've been doing that for years. So that's never been a problem for me. Like, if I make a mess, I clean it. The adjustment to living with someone who makes messes or who leaves milk bottles open or on the, now my boyfriend doesn't do this, my current boyfriend, but he will leave bags open. He will leave bags, like he'll just crinkle them up and he won't seal them. And I'm like, you don't notice that that went stale? I notice. My taste buds are very sensitive. My smell is very sensitive. My hearing is pretty sensitive. I am very neurodivergent. And that just means I have a lot of weird idiosyncrasies where I have a lot of sensory issues, right? So I don't like the way certain things feel. I can't stand to have clothes too tight touching me in a certain way. I can't stand for things to rub. I can't stand tags on the back of my shirts. I can't stand to be wearing socks and then the socks are too big or they curl up, and I can feel that. I can't stand that. I can't stand to have a small little pebble in my shoe. Can't stand walking on that, or my sandals or whatever. I'm very kind of neurosensitive in that way, and I have a lot of those kinds of issues. And so for somebody that if I buy food and you leave it out and it's now stale, I'm not going to eat that stale food. I'm not going to do it. So now I have to go buy new food. And I get frustrated. So when he would come to my place, he would come over and eat my chips, or like he's a late night snacker. He snacks at night. He wakes up in the middle of the night to snack. I don't do that. Like, I'm not that. I've never been that way. I'm done. I don't wake up in the middle of the night. I'm hungry. As a matter of fact, when I wake up in the morning, I'm never hungry. It takes me several hours to develop an appetite to eat. Now I will drink water, coffee, but I would not eat. And he would come over and eat chips, and he would just leave them laying on the counter, absolute must. You know, if you don't clean your shower, your toilet, or your sink, or I can't with it. And what ends up happening with me with my clutter is like I get product from companies because I do a lot of TikTok and I do TikTok shop. I don't sell. I'm an affiliate, and they'll send me product for me to try, and then I have to try it out, and I just kind of, it piles up in a place, and then it clutters. Or I'll go out and buy things that I need, and I'm in a hurry because I don't have a lot of time between the couple of jobs that I have, and I just will set stuff down and leave it there, and I'll be like, I'll get to that later. I have been guilty of leaving large packages of toilet paper and paper towels in the back trunk of my car because when I'm pulling in all the other groceries, those are just too big to carry in, and I'm like, I'll go get them later. It's fine, they're not perishable, I'll get them later. And then it'll be like a week later, and I'll go get them because I just didn't need them at the time. And I just keep forgetting, and I don't. I work from home, so I don't get out every day to drive in my car. Like, I'll go see my boyfriend, but I don't go out to run errands every single day. I don't need to do that. Anyway, somebody's got a motorcycle. I don't know if you can hear the motorcycle, but somebody just, I live in southern Ohio, and it has gotten warm. It is the end of April, and it is 81 degrees outside right now, and I do have some errands to run, which is what I'm going to do after I record this video. But y'all, it is warm. It is very warm. I've got the shorts on, okay, and I'm ready for, so I'm really excited. I guess I'm tired as well, but I was trying to think. I just wanted to say I'm sorry that I haven't been posting very regularly. I know some of you watch, maybe not all of you, and you might be wondering where I'm at or thinking I fell off the face of the earth. I've just been really struggling, trying to do everything I need to do between working my full-time job, managing the content that I have to put out for the TikTok shop affiliate program, and doing product reviews, which is one of my sources of income. So I do make money from sales on TikTok when people buy the products that I promote. And then trying to find time to go live on TikTok, and I make money from that in the respect that when I'm live, when people gift me, I make money from the gifts. Or if someone subscribes, I get monthly subscription income. So there's income from that, and right now I make $0 on YouTube. I'm still building my channel and wanting to move that forward, and I do like the YouTube format, A, because you can film videos that are longer, and B, because I can film at my leisure and edit it and put it up in my time. I don't have to stop everything now and go. I knocked into my desk. I know, that kind of sucks. But things can be a little bit, that keeps happening. Yeah, it does want to stay. And I like that. I can just film content and then edit it at my leisure and do that with TikTok. It just got to be too much, even though I was only doing 3 nights a week, plus on the weekends, that's still 5 days a week. And it was too much, because when you're working a full-time job and you've only got a few hours in the evening, right? I get off work, I need to go make dinner, I need to eat, and then I go live for like 3 hours, and then I'm like packing a bag to go to my boyfriend's house, and then I gotta drive back home in the morning because I work from home and my cat's here and I gotta feed him and all that. It was just like a constant go, and I'm not used to that. I do have a few chronic illnesses. I have gastroparesis, which means that I can't eat a lot because food this coffee this morning and nothing else. And I'm full. And that's what gastroparesis does. So it is a challenge to get nutrients. And you would think that I would lose weight. No. No. I'm bigger every day. I'm like, stop it. Because what happens is I'll go through a phase where, I'm not hungry, and then all of a sudden it'll hit me, I'm hungry, and it'll be fast. And then I'll get super nauseous and my stomach will hurt really bad, and I'll be like, I have to eat, or I will get super shaky, and I know I have to eat right now. And what happens when that happens is I tend to overcompensate, and I eat a lot because I'm just trying to get rid of that shaky, sick feeling. And it takes a while. It does not go away right away. And so I'll eat a little too much because I'm like all frazzled about it. I have to do this right now, and that typically happens to me several times a week at a minimum. So it's hard. It's hard for me. And I sit at my desk to do my work all day, whether it's ASMR or whether it's my day job, which is working from home at a desk all day. That is so good. Oh man. I'm getting the graham cracker crumbs. It's very s'mores-esque, and I love s'mores, y'all. So, that whole long rambling was just to explain, and I started having that happen to me a lot over the last couple of weeks, and I also have POTS, POTS, and that stands for postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome. What that means is when you stand up, sometimes even when you're upright, but when you stand up, your heart rate jumps more than 30 beats per minute and is sustained, or will get even higher. And some people experience that with a huge dip in blood pressure, which leads to fainting. Now, I typically don't faint, but I do get very lightheaded and dizzy, and I start feeling really nauseous, and then I get shaky. And so I have to be careful of that. It's why I cut out caffeine. Everything I make is decaf. And with the gastroparesis, I basically can't do carbonated beverages because they just add to the distension in your stomach. Raw vegetables, like raw cruciferous vegetables, are bad for gastroparesis. They need to be cooked. There's a slew of things, certain dairy, so I'm switching over to more almond, oat, soy milk. That's been hard. And just a slew of other things that you have to make sure you don't do. Don't eat too many hours before going to bed. Eat really small meals much more frequently. So no 3 meals a day and eating large meals. I will go out to eat and have half of a sandwich and take the rest home because I can't. And I'll go to the salad bar and get a little thing of this, and I'll have like 2 beets, and I'll have a small thing of cottage cheese and maybe some cucumbers. But I can't get like a full-on plate of salad and then have a meal. The salad's my meal. That's it. I'm done. So it's been a lot to adjust to. I also have fibromyalgia, and most of the time I do okay. There was a point in time when it was pretty severe, but I've gone into more of a phase of remission. And so that kind of like, you just get pain. The pain is incredible. I hurt. The bottoms of my feet hurt. My legs hurt. My arms hurt. I'm really sensitive to touch, especially like in the arms or whatnot. Like this arm is pretty sensitive right now, and sometimes it moves. And whenever I get sick or my period is coming, even though I don't really have them as frequently anymore, I get about fibromyalgia. And so it's frustrating because some days you're in a lot of pain and all you can do is take baths and everything. But I've been doing so well recently that when I do have the pain, I recognize, oh, this is fibromyalgia, and I just try to keep moving and distract myself from the pain because I don't like to take a ton of medications. And there was a period in time when I needed medications, but I'm sensitive to medication and I get, like some side effects, so I don't do all that. But for the most part, I'm doing better now. I just had a really big setback the last month or so, and I was really struggling, and I've started having a lot of back pain and sciatica, and I've gone to the ER one day, and swelling in my right ankle, the same side where I have the sciatica, and then I'm having cyst pain, ovarian cyst pain, and come to find out I do have cysts on my ovaries, so I have to get those followed up on just to make sure that they go ahead and go away and they don't, get bigger or become a problem as I'm going through perimenopause, right? So I'm just kind of working through a lot of things, and I said all of that long rambling story to say, guys, I'm so sorry that I have not been on, and I want you to know that it's not that I don't want to do ASMR, that I don't care. I love ASMR. I love it. It is a lot of work, and it takes a lot of effort, and I more now than ever would prefer to film videos that I edit the least amount. So if I can just film a video from beginning to end without having to do a lot of editing, that's how I want to do it, because the editing, y'all, the editing is a killer. It's a killer. It takes the most time, and it's nerve-wracking. So I just want to tap on something, you guys, because I love the tap, 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 tapping. Let's have some more. Do you guys love glass tapping as much as I do? There's something about tapping on the glass that is just freaking amazing. I also love that sound. Y'all, this is so good. I can't believe it myself how good it is. This is going to be something I make all summer long. Oh, it's so good. Alright, I think I've done enough rambling for today. I bet you guys are like, stop with the rambling already. Okay, we don't need to hear anymore. I totally understand because, yeah, it's boring. But now that I've told you a little bit more about myself, I want to know about you. So please like and comment on this video and tell me something unique or special about yourself or anything. I want to know what your favorite things are. What is your favorite ASMR trigger? Where do you live? What do you do for fun? Right? How long have you been listening to ASMR? And what got you into ASMR? What is your favorite season? Do you have any pets? I love doing all of those kinds of things, so I do want to know more about you guys. Stay tuned. I am getting a P.O. box this summer, and I'm ready to start accepting mail. I'm so excited when that happens. I will let you know. And I want you to know I appreciate